All right, you guys, it looks like we're live once again. How's it going? It's approximately 7:20 here in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I'm excited for tonight's video because we're going to be talking about the fastest way to make ClickBank sales today. Yes, a realistic way to make ClickBank sales. Obviously, disclaimer, this is not going to be for everybody, okay? So we're going to make that clear from the get-go. I'm just going to wait for a few people to pile on. If you guys are excited for this, make sure that you give me a like, and we will get started here in just a second. And let me know where you're calling in from if you're just jumping on. And also, let me know if you're just jumping on for the first time as well. Hope you guys had an amazing Mother's Day. You guys had some good time with your mothers out there, wives, moms. I actually went up to a campsite with my parents today and ate some Dutch oven. Some cheesy potatoes. Was absolutely amazing. It was really good. Rode some motorcycles, rode some four-wheelers, rode the side-by-side. Was a lot of fun. So who's on here? I want to see some people inside of the chat. Don't be shy now. We are live. Let me know where you're calling in from, and we'll get started in just a second. Yassine HD, hello, how are you? What's going on? Chuck, play for Chuck. What's going on, man? Colby, what is going on? Hey, Josh, excited for the video today. Riken Profits, yo, is on for the second time in a row. And smash the like button, guys. I know you hear that in like every YouTube video, but it really does help the algorithm. It helps with our reach. So please do that. So today we're going to be talking about the fastest way to make money with ClickBank. Please let me know, those of you guys out there, let me know if you're brand new to ClickBank and you've never made a ClickBank commission online. If you've never made a ClickBank commission online, just type an exclamation point in the chat. I want to know how many people on this call right now have never made a ClickBank commission before. Let me know. Obviously, you guys know most of my channel was built up around ClickBank affiliate marketing. That's really how I got my start. Looks like Colby put an exclamation point here. Chuck says, been a user for a long time, not much success. Okay, we'll help you out with that tonight. Yassine says exclamation point. So we've got two people so far on the live with exclamation points. And if you have made money, let me know how much money you've made with ClickBank. Would love to know that too. Affiliate Jumpstart says, haven't really promoted ClickBank stuff, but recently started making sales with 4%. Very cool, very awesome. Colby's building his first funnel right now. So there are two ways, guys, to make money on ClickBank today. You ready for what those two ways are? And there's no secret, just like, most of you guys already know. The secret is right in front of your faces. We just constantly look for the secret because that's what marketers tell us to do, right? That's how they get us in their funnel and get us to buy their stuff. So from a marketing perspective, it works really well. But from a truth perspective, there's no secret. So what are the two ways? The two ways, the fastest ways that I personally know are going to your warm market, which AKA could be person to person offline, or it could be your Facebook friends, okay? Those are gonna be pretty much the two ways offline, online to make money the fastest, along with one other way. So there's actually really three ways if we want to get technical here. The third way is with solo ads, okay? How many of you guys have ran a solo ad before? I want to know, because we're really going to be digging deep into solo ads today, because solo ads are a love-hate relationship for me, and they're probably a love-hate relationship for you guys too, because you've probably ran solo ads and they didn't do anything for you. I've ran a few I probably ran 3 or 4 solo ads in my life and had okay experience with solo ads, but never really made profit. And I know why. Obviously, retrospectively looking back on when I did solo ads, my expectations were completely different, right? And I pretty much thought that if I ran a solo ad, marketers made me think that I just all of a sudden make money and I'd be into profit. Have you guys been told that? Like, you're gonna run a solo ad and you're gonna make profit, you're gonna make money. Affiliate Jumpstart says, was never a huge fan of solo ads personally, but then again, maybe it was me. Yeah, totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. So you need to understand the expectations of solo ads. I don't want to say solo ads are like a lottery ticket, because the chances of a lottery ticket are a hell of a lot less than running a solo ad. But you really need to understand, number one, what a solo ad is and the expectations of a solo ad. So what is a solo ad? A solo ad is simply renting out somebody else's email list of subscribers. So what you do is you pay a vendor, and they have a list of email subscribers, or this vendor knows other people that has lists of subscribers, and they go to them and they say, hey, I've got somebody over here. So they're kind of a broker that wants to purchase a solo ad from your list. And typically this is how it works on Udemy. So Udemy is kind of the broker where all these different solo ad providers host their gigs on Udemy. Okay, so you would go to Udemy. Sometimes you can go to like an independent solo ad provider where there's no middleman, there's no broker. Typically with those, you'll pay a little bit less because you don't have that middleman. But typically on Udemy, you got a bunch of different people that have these lists of subscribers in specific niches. It could be the biz op, make money online niche. It could be the weight loss niche. It could be the Forex niche. It could be the betting niche, so on and so forth. So what you do is you pay typically per lead, so, or even per click. A lot of times you'll pay per click. So essentially what you do is you'll say, okay, I want 100 clicks for, and you'll pay like $100, for example, hypothetically speaking. And so what the provider will do is a lot of times they'll write the email for you, and you'll give them your affiliate link to your offer, and they'll send that email out to their list. So then what happens is when their list of subscribers go to their email and start clicking the link, they're clicking your affiliate link with your opt-in page. And an opt-in page is just a page where somebody enters a name and email address. Once they do that, they then go from the solo ad provider's list to your list. And once they're on your list, then you can begin to follow up with them. So in the process of getting them on your list, they are exposed to what's called a sales funnel. So it's a funnel that has many different offers typically, where you can buy different products. And when your prospects buy those products, you of course earn a commission off of it. So here's the thing about solo ads. And the problem is that solo ad provider in this example that you just purchased from, that gave you his leads to your list, there's also other people just like you buying solo ads from him too, where their same leads that just went on your list are also going on this other person's list that just bought a solo ad from him too. So now you have two people that have the same subscribers a lot of times on their lists, and then they're competing. And then just times that by 10 more people and 10 more people and 10 more people until you get to the point where everybody has the same list of subscribers. And that often happens. That happens quite a bit, believe it or not. And that's where people fail with solo ads, because they can't get people to open their emails because they're being spammed by a bunch of other people that bought solo ads too. And so then it's like lobsters trying to get out of this tank, and you're like climbing on top of each other. And so it makes it very, very difficult. And so you want to make sure that you are buying from a solo ad provider that has a fresh list. And you want to ask that provider when the last time they emailed their list was. Okay? So you got to ask the right questions. You got to make sure it's the right niche. You got to make sure they don't just pound their list with a bunch of different offers. You want to make sure that it's a fresh list. Okay, so finding the right solo ad provider is huge. The next thing is understanding the game of solo ads, guys. Some solo ads that you run, even from the best providers out there, are going to completely fail. And that's just the luck of the draw. We've had people in our personal Facebook group that have ran solo ads that have gotten amazing results. And then we've had other people that have ran their first solo ads and didn't really get any results at all. And so when you purchase a solo ad, you need to know the right expectations. Do not expect to get into profit when it comes to solo ads. Okay, you guys, I'm going to say this one more time. When you purchase a solo ad, do not expect to get into profit. What you're doing with a solo ad, you guys, is you're building an asset, you're building an email list. You're building a list of subscribers that you can then promote offers to again and again and again and again. And so the goal is to not get instant gratification to make money. The goal is to build a list and then build a relationship with that list until the point where you're able to make profit from what you initially spent. So you'll probably spend a couple $100. You may not make anything back, but you'll get a list of subscribers. Give it about 30, 60, 90 days, and boom, that list you've just built will begin buying your products and services, given that you've built a relationship with them. Okay? So we've obviously talked about, the relationship building process and all that good stuff on my last live. I would recommend that you check it out. It was just the live right before this one. So go ahead and check that out. So for all you guys that are brand new when it comes to making money online, you need to know the expectation that solo ads aren't garbage all the time. They do work if you buy from the right providers and you know the right expectations. So if you are new and getting started online, I would suggest that you get started with solo ads so you understand the process of building a list. Because it doesn't matter if you are doing Facebook ads, you're doing YouTube ads, you're doing free traffic, paid traffic, whatever. You need to understand the internet marketing process of what a funnel is and what building a list is like and how to set up your autoresponder and all that good stuff. Okay? So what I did last night is I went out there and did some research on some of the best products out there on ClickBank or anywhere else online that can help you get started on the internet and get started the right way. And it was funny because about 3 years ago, I spoke at an event in London, and I met a guy named Sean Josiah, and he was absolutely crushing it. He was one of Anik Singh's students, and Anik Singhal spoke at that event as well, and he was absolutely crushing it with solo ads. And he was building niche lists in different industries, like the health industry, the make money online industry. I think most of his money at that point was coming from the health industry, like the weight loss industry. And I was really intrigued because he was having all this success with solo ads, and all I heard was bad things about solo ads and why solo ads didn't work and all this stuff. And so the success obviously is in the details when you do it the right way. And so as I was researching, I came across his program that he just released that essentially shows people how to make money with solo ads. And I'm like, this would be a great program to plug my audience into, my audience that wants it. Now, if you're already in a bunch of opportunities and you have shiny object syndrome, this is probably not for you. But if you're ready to clear your mind and you're ready to get started the right way with solo ad marketing and get your feet wet, this is a stepping stone. This is not like an end all be all, you're going to become a millionaire, okay? Because no product out there will allow you to do that like overnight. It just doesn't exist. You need to graduate from like solo ads to then free traffic and then free traffic to paid traffic, okay? So what I would suggest that you do is get your feet wet with solo ads and get your feet wet with some Facebook free traffic, like on your own profile. Those are going to be the two fastest ways to make money. And chances are you probably don't want to talk to your friends and family about an offer. That's why I got online. I actually got started in a network marketing company about 13 years ago. I hated the idea of selling and trying to push my agenda on somebody, talking to random strangers. I wanted to give people what they already wanted. And that's why online marketing was great, is because I could just simply give people what they were typing into the search engine, right? So when you guys are getting started, make sure that you understand these expectations of solo ads. So you will have some winners, you will have some losers, but you have to be thinking ahead. You have to be thinking in the future, okay? Because the work that you do today is gonna make you money in the future. If you just run a solo ad and you do nothing with that solo ad, as far as following up with the email list you've now created through sending your emails, not just the emails that the company owner creates, but learning how to do emails yourself. If you don't do those, take those steps, and you complain that you're not making money, then you're losing because you're not taking any action. Your expectations have been set wrong, number one, and you're not moving forward. You're just relying 100% on the system and the process. And a lot of gurus make you think that that's what you have to do. And in some cases that could be correct, but it's very rare. Typically with a brand new offer that's really hot, that can work, but then it fizzles out and then your income goes back to zero. And that's when you need to learn how to be independent. You need to begin to learn how to email yourself and follow up your emails and learn email segmentation and all that stuff. But you shouldn't overwhelm yourself with all that, guys. Take it step by step. So know the expectations, run a solo ad, build a list. That's it. Build a list. Don't look for the money yet. Build a list. Okay, if you've only got a budget of 50 bucks, use 50 bucks, right? And go find the best quality solo ad provider out there. My buddy Sean will show you all of those solo ad providers. So there's a link in the description. You can feel free to check this out if you want. Again, no pressure whatsoever. Regardless, as always, I hope I'm given value within these lives, but go ahead and check it out. Okay, so once you've built that list, you're like, okay, I spent 50 bucks. I got a list of subscribers. Now let's learn how to follow up with that list. Okay, so maybe diving further deeper into some different email marketing courses, some copywriting courses on how to, sell with words, all that stuff. So it's graduating slowly to that next step. More often than not, I see people learning funnels and learning email and learning copy and learning automation and learning video and learning SEO and learning all these different things. Your guys' heads are spinning. You got to focus on one. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, you guys. So if you want to check out Sean Josiah's course on how to make money the right way with solo ads, getting started as a complete newbie, this is great for people that are brand new. If you're more experienced, it might be a good offer for you to promote. But if you're somebody that's new, go through the information, consume the information, and run your first few solo ads. Okay? Again, if you're in my other products, my other programs, and you've got your feet wet there, then you probably don't need this at this point. Okay? Cool. So, Rakeem, what's going on, man? Pete, I'm going to go up here and see if because we've got a lot of comments I know that are coming through right now. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, affiliate jumpstart. Let's see. We got a lot of comments, you guys. 100 clicks for 70 bucks. Some people have, let's see, most solo ads are old, used up emails. Yep, you're exactly right. I always pronounce Udemy as Udemy. Yeah, sometimes I'll do that. Lisa, I've been trying to log into my ClickBank account for days, but it says temporarily unavailable. What could be wrong? I would reach out directly to ClickBank. I wouldn't know that. Hey, from SoCal, Thomas, what's going on? Good to finally understand solo ads. Awesome, Lisa. I'm glad you do. Yep, solo ads is the easiest traffic to get, but often the hardest to convert because they don't know you. And that's exactly right, you guys. You have to learn how to get people to open your emails. Because if you build this big list and people aren't opening your emails, you're going to struggle. And so that's why list segmentation, segmenting your opens from your non-opens, your clicks from your non-clicks is really huge to do. And often emails can end up in spam, and there's some things that you can do so they don't end up in spam. So there's some specifics to that. Okay, Josh, my login for HTA doesn't work for me. Not a problem. Number one, Chuck, make sure that you copy your password exactly as it's shown. No more. Don't copy an extra space. and that'll fix your problem. Sometimes Kartra could be a little touchy with that. That's what I would explain. Looks like we had this kind of fell down. Let me go ahead and set that back up for you guys. Cool. So that's what I would do, Chuck. If you don't get an answer for doing that, if the password doesn't work, then just email our support at hightickethelp.com/support. I moved my wire here and my phone just fell down. Okay, let's see. What's up, Ari? Let's see, content is quicker. Yeah, everybody's saying, nurturing on solo ads. That's what it's all about, you guys. Cool. That's what I love about live videos. Live videos are obviously the best if you can get yourself to do live videos. I would eventually do that at some point. Encourage all of you guys to do that. So yeah, let's take some questions about ClickBank marketing. I obviously showed you guys the fastest way to make money on ClickBank so you don't have to go out there and seek out any more YouTube videos. And some people might make you think that there's other easier processes, but there's really not. And if they're showing you a process, then it gets saturated overnight because you have everybody going to the same video, learning the same tactic and doing the same thing, right? So why do solo ads work versus like duplicating these other YouTube videos? Because there are fresh lists out there that you can purchase from that have fresh leads, okay? So you guys aren't double dipping. And that's the idea, is to go find those fresh lists, those fresh leads of people. And there's also going to be people on the list that are completely broke, that have no money. But there will be a time where they have money. And that's why it's important to consistently build a relationship with people, regardless if they have money or not. Okay? Treat everybody as equals. Rakeem says facts. How often does Google Ads bill you for running ads? It depends on what you set your threshold at. So if you set your threshold at $500, then they will bill you for every $500 you spend. So it just depends. All right, any other questions as it relates to ClickBank? Yeah, this is my vodka water. Aqua Panna. My Russian vodka right here, the smoothest taste, Toscana. This is Tuscan, Italy water, guys. Any other questions, you guys, about ClickBank marketing? There's some talk about gravity score, like go for the higher gravity score when you're promoting products. It really just depends on the product. There are products out there that are oversaturated that have very high gravity. So you got to be really careful with that, especially if you don't have as much experience, because then everybody is using the same assets that the product owner gives you and saturates the market with it. And so then you have to find out a different traffic strategy that's unique and different and use your own assets, be a little bit more creative. And so in that case, some lower gravity products, like gravity between like 20 and 40 work really, really well. And you can make a lot of money with those lower gravity products if you know what you're doing and you use the assets the right way. So it really comes down to, is a traffic strategy saturated and are the assets saturated? And if both of those are true, then you're going to, obviously struggle when it comes to promoting the offer, okay? So you want to make sure that the traffic strategy that you're implementing, a lot of people aren't using, and that the assets, you can use those same assets, right? So if one of two are true, then the other is going to work. So if the traffic strategy is not saturated, that means you can use those assets with that traffic strategy, right? And get a lot of results that way too. So it really just depends on the offer that you're promoting. But typically with those lower gravity offers, you don't really have to worry too much about saturation. But again, you want to avoid saturation, you just build a brand, right? You build something long term. So documenting your affiliate marketing journey, I would recommend, Swaroop asks, do you recommend starting YouTube or TikTok to start documenting my affiliate marketing journey? I would use both. Why not, man? Use both. No Corona time beer. No, this is water. No Coronas tonight. Maybe another night. I actually drank all the Coronas last week, unfortunately, for Cinco de Mayo. Dr. M says, can supplements on ClickBank be promoted on Twitter ads without problems? I wouldn't do Twitter ads, to be honest with you. I've heard not so good things about Twitter, and it's just not targeted traffic, so I would completely stay away from Twitter. What is the best way to promote as a newbie on ClickBank? I just explained that throughout this video. There's going to be a link below if you want to check that out. Solo ads and Facebook, your Facebook profile is going to be the fastest way to make money on ClickBank. And there's a full course below by my buddy Sean Josiah that runs through how to make money with ClickBank quickly using and leveraging the solo ads business model to get started. Because what you want to do, guys, is you want to build a portfolio of a lot of different affiliate marketing offers. So this is just a starting point and one product that you can not only join and learn from, but then you can also promote. And then when you start getting into big profits, you can start promoting high ticket products to your email list. You can promote low ticket, mid ticket, all sorts of different products. And that's where you really make your profit, is through your email follow-ups and promoting other products online. Okay. Let's see. Does this work for vegans? 100% vegan approved. Let's see. Solo, social media, paid ads, ringless voicemail drops, text opt-ins, then text marketing, content marketing. Yep, all individual arrows in your quiver. Yeah, that's right, man. That's right. But it's also mastering one thing, right? You can get overwhelmed by learning all those things at once. Build an audience with one thing, guys, and then begin to branch out. So you can build your initial audience with solo ads. And then what you start doing is, now that you've built that initial audience with your solo ads, and maybe you've exhausted your budget, then you could be like, okay, let's nurture this audience and simultaneously build a following on Facebook and YouTube. And then send that initial solo ad audience to your Facebook content and your YouTube content. So then what you're doing now is you're building organically on YouTube. You're getting more leads on YouTube while nurturing the previous leads that you built from email marketing. You see what I'm saying? Now you're killing two birds with one stone. And that's where this becomes really, really powerful. And you create this snowball effect where you've got solo ads running. Those are being nurtured. Now you're building an organic following on YouTube, getting those solo ads to convert. Now you're building on Facebook, so on and so forth. Okay. Thanks for all the content, Josh. Thomas says, welcome, my man. Let's see. Good question on ClickBank. Let's see. I've seen products from 3 years back. Isn't this too old to start fresh with? What are you talking about specifically, Profit Dash? I'm not sure if I understand exactly what you're talking about. Thomas says, thanks for all the content, Josh. Thank you so much, Thomas. Tim says, just wondering, should you put an email and or phone number on a ClickBank landing page to create trust? To be honest with customers, no, you do not want to do that, because you'll get a lot of people that try and call you, and they'll get on the phone with you and they'll completely waste your time. There's some questions that you want to ask to your prospects, you guys, especially when it comes to like Messenger, so you can find out which people are curious and which people are actually serious. Okay, you can still help the curious people regardless if they have the money or not, but there's a way of going about it. Okay, so they're not feeling like, oh, this person doesn't want to help me because I don't have money, but you're still able to help them without wasting a lot of your quality time. So you can focus on the people that actually have money, because you're going to get to a certain point where you build such a big audience, you can't help everybody. And that's why you do lives like this, right? Yeah, so Chuck, the support is hightickethelp.com/support. hightickethelp.com/support. Yeah, you've talked about placing the Facebook Pics on the thank you page as opposed to the opt-in page. Can you explain why? So yeah, it depends on where your conversion takes place. So if your conversion takes place on the thank you page, which it does, that's where you want to place your pixel to track your conversions. Same thing with YouTube. always place your pixel on your conversion page unless specified otherwise, which there's rare cases with platforms. So that's what you always want to be doing. Watching from Southern Utah. Awesome, man. Whereabouts? St. George. Let's see. Swaroop says, Josh, if I want to sell my product, people like Brendan may say that we have to tell the audience what they want to hear or else they won't sell. He basically told to scam people like earn $100 in 2 minutes. No, I mean, there's definitely a right way to go about doing it, you guys. That stuff does work. But in the long run, you're going to have people that refund and they're going to have the wrong expectations. Okay? And you don't want to work with those types of people. You're going to struggle to work with those types of people. And you're going to start to hate your business and you're going to wake up. And if you were to see a customer, out, I don't know, maybe in your city somewhere, you're going to want to run the other direction. Okay? You're going to start to hate your customers. And I've been there, you guys. I've been there because people expect that they should be getting results and quitting their job from day one. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Guys, this is by far, I promise you, one of the easiest ways to make money in existence, easier than you going to your job and absolutely stressing out about how you don't want to be there, how you hate it. That takes more mental and physical energy than starting an affiliate marketing business. I promise you. You guys make it a lot harder than it is. And you know what? My phone keeps falling down. That's how passionate I am about the subject. But people need to have the right expectations. And that's why a lot of the reason why I'm doing these lives is so you guys have the right expectations. So you know what to expect building your business online. So when it's a month has gone by and you haven't made any money, you know why. But the problem is why so many people quit a few days or a few weeks or a few months in is because they look at this other guy that told them that they were going to be making money quickly, and when they're not, they think that it's a flaw in themselves, and so they quit. Hold on for 2 seconds, guys. My dog wants to get out of here. Does that make sense? So people need to understand the expectations and they're going to stick around. Okay, if you guys are always desperate to make money because you can barely pay the bills, then this is probably not for you. But it can be for you if you're willing to change your mindset. Because even if you don't do this, you're still going to be desperate next month and the month after that and the month after that. So why not just make the change and be patient now? Because nothing's going to change. Nothing changed last month or last year probably. You're probably in the same position that you were last year. So does it really hurt that much to finally be patient and build a long-term business and change your life? It's worth it. Really put it in perspective. You guys getting value from this? Give me some likes if you guys are getting value. We got 42 people on, 41 people. Oh, who jumped off? Who jumped off? Was it something I said? Anyways, you guys, let's see if we have any other questions here. Doesn't feel good giving false promises to be profitable. No, it doesn't. And there's a lot of people that have hundreds of thousands, even millions of subscribers that I won't even talk about because I don't want to cause that hate. Maybe someday I'll do it, but not right now. I just want to stay in my own lane and do my own thing. But there's a lot of people that you guys think are like up here and you put them on a pedestal because they have so many dang subscribers. But it's through lies and deceit and not being brutally honest with people, right? And that's the key. And I can honestly say that in the past, I've done my best to be transparent, but I'm sure I've made mistakes myself, right? But that's the key. And I learned from those mistakes. So, yeah, stop buying those shiny objects. Just follow Josh. Yeah. Expectation is extremely important. Morgan Sharp says yes. Profit Dash. A digital kid software package is on ClickBank. I did research and found ads as far back as 3 years, but still being promoted. Is this digital package too saturated to promote freshly? Go ahead and try it. See what happens. If you see that people are still promoting it successfully today, then you might want to like do some testing and see what happens. It might work really, really well for you. And sometimes you just need to do that. Sometimes you don't know if it's saturated or not. You know what I mean? So you need to just do some research. Mr. Locke, LOL. Wide SEO says there is one honest way if you want to make money online, paid traffic from Facebook ads and AdWords. Yes, that works. Super value, your honesty shines through. Appreciate that, Tim. What's the fastest way to get sales without paid traffic? Your Facebook wall is going to be the fastest way, because I mean, here's the deal. Like the fastest way to make money online is with people that already know you. That's the fastest way to make money online, guys. There's no way around it. It's people that already know you, because people don't buy unless they trust you. So like you guys thinking there's some secret loophole out there is crazy. I mean, look at yourselves. Look at yourselves and look at what you've bought in the past. Look at the research process that you went through before you bought. Reverse engineer yourself, and you'll realize that most people are lying to you. You guys get that? When you have bought something in the past, when somebody promises high ticket sales overnight, okay, and you look at your past when you bought something that was expensive, did you buy slowly or quickly? Did you buy on the first impression? No, you probably didn't. You probably, if you were researching, for example, I just dropped $7,000 on a brand new computer, desktop for editing and a little gaming, you know, Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I did a lot of research before I just pulled the trigger. I did some research. I wanted to make sure I was getting the right rig. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't spending too much. Like I was willing to pay a premium to have somebody else build it for me. Okay, maybe I'll feature it on the channel when it gets here. It won't be here for about a month, but I'll feature it on the channel for you guys. And again, I'm not saying that to like, look at me, I got an expensive computer, I'm so cool. I'm just giving you guys an example of the process that takes place from customer to buyer. And it takes some time. Man, affiliate jumpstart, you got to get Call of Duty. You got to get Call of Duty, my man. Modern Warfare. It's the best. It is the best. I'm kind of addicted to Warzone lately. But anyways, probably, you know, I get killed by some teenagers every once in a while, but that's okay. I'm still decent. Climbing the ranks. Getting my clout, right? So guys, that's the process. So understanding that process, when you see different products out there and you see the marketing in them, look at it from a different lens. Look at it from a marketer's lens instead of a consumer's lens. And if you know the right expectations, then you can be like, oh, this is a great opportunity to join. Yeah, I'm not going to make high ticket sales right off the bat because I look at myself and I don't just buy high ticket stuff right off the bat, and I shouldn't expect other people to do so. But if I stay consistent for a certain period of time, then people will buy from me. They will, you know, and they'll see the value of why they need to pay what they need to pay, right? They'll see value in it. So in the end, guys, high ticket's obviously the best way to make money online. It is. You really make what you invest. You do. I never felt good about doing high ticket unless I purchased a high ticket program myself. When I purchased a high ticket program myself, it was a lot easier to go to other people and ask them for more money if I spent it myself. And that's the problem. A lot of people want to make high ticket commissions, but they're not willing to buy what they're promoting, but they expect other people to do it. Like, come on, guys, you know? COD. Give me a COD train. I hope you bought an AMD chip and not Intel. Uh-oh. Should I tell you what I got? I think it might have been an AMD. Let's see. It was... Oh, dude, check it out. You're going to love this. It was an AMD Ryzen 9 3950X. I don't know if you can see it, but it's on there somewhere. But yeah, that was the total price of the computer. And I can't wait for it to get here. It's going to be awesome. Guys, don't tell my wife. Anyways, so any other questions? Chuck says top of the perfect choice, dude. Awesome, man. Appreciate that. Payne says just run retargeting ads off a good piece of content. You can do direct response, but offer has to be different. Very good advice. Yeah, so you run people to a piece of content, a blog, a video. Like I'm running ads. You guys probably see my ads. You'll watch this live and you'll see my ads. Right? Let's see. All those Warrior Plus products, especially Brennan and many others, promise high ticket sales overnight on the sales page every month in their launch, which is frustrating as hell. But they also do that because it works. I mean, or else they wouldn't. And that's where I kind of have this love-hate relationship, because that type of marketing does work. And so how do you walk the line between under-promising between setting a promise and actually delivering that promise? Because most people over-promise and they under-deliver. So how can you give people the right expectations, but also allow the copy of the sales page to actually convert too? Right? Let's see. How much do you, let's see, I hate Facebook. I'm just going back up here, guys. Devont says, I hate YouTube, Facebook, Insta, and all social media. I just use WhatsApp to communicate with all those I want. It's still possible to start an affiliate marketing business. It is. It's going to be a lot more difficult for you, but why do you hate YouTube? Because of everybody trying to be like the Kardashians? Sometimes it's removing yourself from the attachment or whatever gives you that feeling that you hate social media. And for me, for a long time, it was jumping on social media and then jumping off unhappier than what I was when I first jumped on. And that happens to a lot of people. A lot of times social media doesn't make you happier, it makes you sadder. And that's unfortunate, because subconsciously when you're scrolling, you're comparing yourself to other people that are more successful. Your posture also sucks. You know, you're feeding your mind in the morning with a bunch of BS, which you shouldn't be doing. So what you should be doing is not get on social in the morning, get on to market, and then get off. And that's it. You can make it work. You just have to do it the right way. Let's see. Bubble says, how much do you think I can make in ClickBank using free traffic strategies? Advanced. The sky's the limit, man. You can make as much as you want as long as you take consistent action. The more action you take, the more money you're going to make. Okay? And not only just taking action, but taking the right action, of course. Josh, what if you are banned from making payments on Facebook? Like, what do you mean payments? Like your ad account got shut down? Then you'll probably want to go create a new ad account. Find a way to do that. There's ways that you can do that. Make sure that you have a business manager, number one. That chip effing flies, Chuck says. Thanks, man. I'm excited to see that fly. Because I even got this new MacBook Pro laptop, you guys, and I've got multiple windows up, multiple browsers all the time, and even that's slowing down on me for whatever reason. I agree. Is there a method to get free traffic without having to market to your friends? Yes, of course. It just takes a little bit longer, like doing YouTube videos, Facebook marketing, Facebook groups, forums, Craigslist, Pinterest. I always like to pick blogging, Facebook, and YouTube. If you can do those three, that's where the best traffic is going to be. And then you can eventually scale to paid advertising. Let's see. Market to no friends. Yep. Can you talk to us through a paid funnel? Say you pay $200 for 200 leads. Wouldn't you be thinking about break even? Yeah, typically you gotta, if there's continuity products that are in the funnel, there's gonna be some delayed gratification there, right? So if you have a residual product that's $1 trial and then $47 a month you make money off of, you're not gonna realize that $47 a month until, months later. And so what you want to do is just monitor, right? I mean, when you start a campaign, you're not going to know your lifetime customer value. Lifetime customer value is the value that your customer is for life, right? So McDonald's knows their lifetime customer value. Apple knows their lifetime customer value. So you really have to run some traffic and get some data first, whether it's good data, bad data, and then use that data as a rule to go off of for future tweaks and future measurement, right? So whatever that data is, maybe you're spending $100 per customer, but you're only making back $70 per customer. Cool. Now you have a metric to go off of and make future decisions and make future tweaks. And that's where you can kind of start making tweaks. But a lot of people don't spend enough money to find out, what those metrics are. And then of course refine and tweak once you find what those metrics are. Let's see. Yeah, my missus is the same. I always hide the gadgets, and if she finds, say, oh, I've had that for months. Exactly, man. Exactly. Let's see. Digital Clave says, just spent $200 on retargeting ads on Google, got 670 clicks at $11 cost per, or 11 cents cost per click on the product and promoting, but no sales at all. What could be the problem? Seriously disturbed. Two things. Either your audience is wrong or the product's wrong. So what I would do is change the audience first, do that, and then see what happens. Target a different audience. If that keeps happening, it means the product sucks. You could also take that same audience too and promote another product that's in that same niche and see what happens with that product. Because if that converts, that will also tell you that the product sucks. Damon says, can you recommend a reliable outsourcer to run Facebook ad campaigns? You know what? I can't. Actually, I can. David Schloss, my man. You can find him on Facebook. He is somebody that knows what he's doing. He obviously isn't cheap, but he knows what he's doing. So I would reach out to him depending on how much you plan on, what your ad spend is. If you're somebody that's a beginner, and it's probably not the best for you, but if you've got a budget, then he can definitely help you. So just let me know. Why does Facebook always block ClickBank links? Because people abuse Facebook. ClickBank affiliates abuse Facebook and mess up their user experience by spamming their links on their site. That's why. Other people have ruined it for you. Swaroop says, Josh, exactly my question. Is there a way to walk on the line promising on the sales page and actually delivering while still being profitable? This live is a perfect example. So go back and look at this live and look at what I'm doing and as well as what I'm saying, right? Give people the right expectations. You can make it work. So Pete says, have to get traffic to your Facebook ad. How to get traffic to your Facebook ad? When you have traffic, then drop the link, drop the ad, then go back and place the link in the post. Yeah, you can do that, but you're eventually still going to get shut down. So what I like to do, you guys want to hear my Facebook strategy real fast? I'll go into more detail about this later. But right now, this is what I'm testing. Let's get likes to my page, my Facebook fan page. I just built a brand new one. And then what I'm going to start doing is going live on that Facebook to those likes and boosting my my lives, the recording of my lives, right? To get more engagement. Because just because somebody likes your Facebook page doesn't mean they're going to see all your posts and all your lives, okay? So what you need to make sure that you do is when you go live, when you make a post, go ahead and boost it to everybody that's liked your page to improve that engagement, okay? So I'm gonna be obviously getting more likes to my pages and then going live more often, then also posting about 2 to 3 times a day value on that fan page as well. So, yep, Facebook is a very pay-to-play platform. It really is, guys, it really is. I mean, you can make it work organically, you just have to hustle more. You know what I mean? Just a lot more hustle that takes place. So Cool, guys. I'm going to take a couple more questions and I'm going to jump off here. So if you guys have any more questions, and the 47 people that are on, please give me a like, give me some love here. Let me know in the comments. I hope you guys are getting value from this. Please let me know. It inspires me to keep doing this for you guys. And if you guys want to learn how to get started fast with ClickBank the right way, make sure that you've watched this whole live, number one, and then click the link in the description below. If you like the sound of what I've presented to you in this live, in this presentation, that's going to take you to a page where you can learn how to leverage solo ads as a beginner and make money the fastest with ClickBank with the right expectations. Okay. David says, what's your opinion on David Deckel? I love David. His stuff converts really, really well. He's simplified his processes for people. The marketing might be a little bit more outrageous, but it converts. And so when I lead people to maybe an outrageous video or sales page, I can't control that as an affiliate. But what I can do before I send people to the sales page or whatever I'm sending them to is set the right expectations so they know. You know what I mean? So somebody asked a question of making sure that you're not over-promising. And so that's a great example. In your pre-sale, in your live, whatever you're promoting, make sure that you add that transparency and let people know. Because I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of sales videos are kind of hypey. They just are. And a lot of people look at them and they're like, I would never buy from a page like this. But there's a reason why the marketer set it up the way that he did. He's done all the testing and he's optimizing for the masses, not for you, but for the masses of people, right? And so that's why a lot of crazy stuff actually converts. Immense value. You're the GOAT of affiliate marketing. LeBron James of affiliate marketing. Appreciate that, man. Really, really appreciate that. I just wish I had the hops and the height like he did. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to jump off here unless we have any more questions. If we can get the view count to 50, I'll stay on here an extra maybe 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, Chuck says, thanks, Josh. Appreciate your time tonight. Stay safe. Hopefully I can become at least Steph Curry. Hey, Steph Curry's got that range, man. He sure does, which is epic. Steph Curry skills. Gotta love it. I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you guys watched the Last Dance documentary with Michael Jordan, you gotta watch it, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Just a great documentary to learn from. So anyways, cool, guys. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. Thank you so much. SEO team asks, what do you think about messenger bots for marketing, collecting emails? I think they're great. You just need to learn to use them correctly. If you're sending people automated messages, for most of your promotions, let them know that they are automated. Let them know that your messages are going to be automated for the most part. Okay? That's one of the first things. Again, always set expectations for people. There's one thing you can take from this live, set expectations. How old are you? How old do you think I am, Andrew? We're going to play that game. White SEO says, thank you, Josh. Yep, Sarup says, amazing documentary. Thanks again for all your answers. Really appreciate it. Thank you. 28, dude, love you, Andrew. Appreciate that, man. I'm actually 32. Be 33 this year. So cool, guys. Thanks so much for jumping on. One final call to action. You guys ready for it? If you want to learn how to make money with ClickBank fast as a complete beginner, then go ahead, click the link below, given that you've watched this whole entire live. And I look forward to seeing you on the inside of the members area. I've partnered with my buddy Sean. He's an expert when it comes to email marketing and solo ads, and he's going to dive deep into this stuff for you guys. Maybe I will get him to jump on one of these lives too as well in the near future. So again, guys, this is the fastest way to make money as a beginner. Realistic too. You don't need to watch those YouTube videos anymore and all the hype and the overwhelm and just the kind of chasing your tail. I know a lot of you guys have been doing that and you're quite frankly sick and tired of it. So I hope after this video you understand the expectations of making money online, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care and have an amazing night, amazing morning, amazing, whether it's 2 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 p.m. at night. Hope you guys enjoy yourselves, and we'll talk to you soon.